25 times around here in your A-Class feature event. We go to green. Side by side for the race lead here in the opening lap on the outside line. It's going to be the 67 of J.J. Loss with the advantage at the line. 0.040 seconds over the 1F of Friesian. Now running up into each other's tire tracks, running 1 and 2 right now. Dominic White in the 11, meanwhile trying to take over the third spot at the line. He had it by 0.028 over Elijah Guile. Guile fighting back on the outside here in the 13. At the line, it will be White. 0.021 that time. Guile still right there, still a good side-by-side race for the third spot. Watching it is going to be Tyler Kuykendall. 7 thousandths of a second that time at the line. Elijah Guile right there trying to reclaim the show position. That time stepped her over the curb. That's going to give the advantage to 11D of Dominic White, and that's going to hand a spot to the 8K of Tyler Kuykendall. Kuykendall the outside now, the 13 down to the bottom. We'll see how he navigates the inside of the racetrack. Advantage to the TNK Automotive number 8. As J.J. Loss continues to lead in 67. He'll start to come up on the back of the field here. Will that be enough to allow the 11 of Dominic White to close the gap? He trails by just under 1.5 seconds. It was 1.497 last time at the start-finish line. Having trouble getting by the 66. Still over a second the advantage as he clears the Velox Racing entry to the back straightaway. White working the bottom side of the racetrack. J.J. Loss working top shelf at both ends. Working by the 66 here as they work to the backside of the Jefferson County Speedway. Off of the pace and up into the fluff goes the 66. Gathers it back up and we stay green. As it continues to be Loss. Leading, coming up on more slower cars, Dominic White. Taking advantage from 1.5 now to 0.599. As they work lap number 19. Battle for the lead could be brewing here. Last night it came down to the final 25 feet. What will happen tonight? Loss with Dominic White now under a half a second, closing in. 3 slower cars battling directly in front of them. You have the 2F of Jaden Friesian right there. You got the 21 and the 81AU as the red light's going to come on. Be flood up in the 4th spot. Kuykendall in the 5th. Karpowitz in 6th. Benson in 7th. Weldon in 8th. Coons and Elijah Guile. Getting a shuffle back to 10th. J.J. Loss, though, already bringing it out to just under a half a second. Dominic White in before the red. Lap traffic was bringing the battle to him. Now he'll have to take the battle to the 67. In clean air, though, J.J. Loss almost untouchable. As we'll have 2 to go this time. Dominic White running where the leader is not. He's now Loss adjusting his line a little bit that time in 1 and 2. He'd been pretty much planted at the top of the racetrack. Now bringing it down a little bit as they come around to the wave of the white flag and 1 to go. Onto the back straightaway one more time in this one. Leader working into 3 and a turn number 4. Checkered flag going to drop on the 67 J.J. Loss. Goes to victory lane. Dominic White in 2nd. Tyler Kuykendall gets to 3rd. Frank Blood in 4th. And Jason Friesian 5th on the final lap. Alex Karpowitz in 6th.